Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Sunshine Shoulders is a channel geared toward the new man and woman who's never been to the Philippines before, was contemplating a visit here for a slow vacation or to rejuvenate. My 11 years of being affiliated with the Philippines doesn't make me an expert, and I don't want to come off as a know-it-all. I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm boots on the ground here. I'm in the center of all this for your benefit. I'm not around the edges like a lot of these other vloggers that you see on YouTube talking about the Philippines who live in fancy towers in Manila and Cebu. I live among the locals, and I'm always going to give you the nitty gritty. That's exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. Thank you. Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Good evening to my subscribers in America and beyond, and special welcome to my new viewers and subscribers. I'm glad you joined me today. Before I get started on my topic today of grandfathers, men over 50 having babies in the Philippines, I want to give a shout out to a gentleman who made a comment on my channel, and I hope he's one of my subscribers because he's become one of my heroes, already. And I want you to go by and take a look at his channel and support it. It's just a small channel, but man, it's buried in the PI. Now you want to see an example of what I'm always talking about, what a good life over here looks like. Go on his channel. He's one of the good guys. He's been with his wife for 20 years. Getting ready to celebrate 21 years. And I don't need to say anymore. Just go over there and don't let the subtle knowledge and wisdom that he's giving you go over your head. This is the goal, guys. Okay? And also, I just want to apologize. I wasn't able to convey the message that I was trying to send yesterday on my last vlog, the Filipino rules, what every Filipina is told once she arrives in your country. Here it is, and I should have put it on there, but I forgot, man. I was tired really yesterday, but it's just simply this. Filipina has a strong support group that looks after her best interests once she arrives in your country. That's it. It's not, don't marry the Filipino, oh, she's bad, she's going to leave you. No. She has a strong support group looking after her best interests once she arrives in your country. As men, see, we have no such support. All we can do is hope and pray that we made the right choice, the right decision. See, that's not going to cut it, guys. See, that's why I try to share my limited knowledge and trying to get other people to share their knowledge, because it's not going to cut it. It's too much riding on that choice. We can't just hope that we get lucky and come over here and find the right one, man. That's not going to cut it, man. And that's why so many of us end up in the jackpots that we end up in. But that was the point right there. That she has a very strong support group waiting for her when she gets there, that's going to look after her best interests. We're stuck out here in the cold by ourselves, trying to do it by ourselves, and most of the times we lose, guys. But what I wanted to talk about today is, the people who have been following me know that August the 12th, we welcomed into the world our little bundle of joy, Summer Rae, and I call her Sunny. I don't know what her mother calls her. I don't know what her mother's family calls her, but I call her Summer Rae. And she's, and I named her that, and her nickname is Sunny. She's a ray of sunshine for me, and during these dark times, during this pandemic. And the grandfather, he's not a grandfather, he's a grandfather. These are men 50 and over in the Philippines, like me, having babies. And I know you're going to say, what are you, crazy? You're being irresponsible. You're being selfish. What are you thinking about? Okay, but as a member of this exclusive club, man, we're proud. We're happy. These children has given us a new life. That's how we look at it. Were we being irresponsible? Absolutely not. If you look at our lives, and that's all you have to do, is go back into our life, it'll show you how that we're responsible men. Well, are we selfish? Absolutely not. We make the extreme sacrifice every day for these children, and we've done it before. See, because most of us have adult children in our own countries. What were we thinking? No, we were thinking, we were in our right minds. See, we knew coming over here that, you know, when you are having sexual relations, and, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, with young, beautiful women, this sort of thing can happen. I know you said, hey, you should have safe sex. Well, what is safe sex? Is that having sex surrounded by a bunch of Secret Service men? Is that what safe sex is? You know, there's no contraceptive that can protect you against crabs, unless you're going to wrap yourself in saran wrap, and, you know, that's not comfortable, and it's not something that I'm going to do. But our daughter has brought me so much joy, man, in my life. I'm telling you right now. See, I'm from the old school, man, but I have this new way of thinking. I live in today, man, you know. I can't worry about what may happen tomorrow and 5 years down the line. Am I going to still be around to, you know, to be a father to her? See, I enjoy her now. When this little girl smiles at me and breaks out, because she's over 3 months, she'll be 4 months in 10 more days. And she can giggle now, she can laugh. And man, when she does that, I forget all about that stuff, man. See, the anxiety and the depression that I used to suffer for before I came over here, that being in the Philippines has healed. It's cured that. I no longer have that anymore. See, that's part of my new life. I know that I have to live every moment the best that I can. I can't worry about tomorrow, and that's the type of thinking that got me in so many jackpots in America. But when I first used to come over here to Cebu, I would see these older men, and I would see them everywhere. They'd be pushing these strollers or with babies in them, or they'd be walking around the malls with these toddlers, you know, 1 and 2 year olds, and, you know, of course they're maybe in their late 50s, early 60s. And to be honest with you, I never thought anything about it. I just, you know, it was just strange to me, but I never put them down. I never, you know, bashed them or anything, because I know that's a possibility. I don't care how old you are. You know, the Philippines being what it is, and their attitude, not mine, their attitudes on contraception and birth control and all of that. I don't care how old you are, there's a possibility when you come over here, you're probably going to have a baby, but that's a possibility. Should you feel sorry for us? No. Don't feel sorry for us. Envy us, because we've been given a new life. You know, imagine having 2 lives in one, because that's what's happened to me, man. I mean, if you go and look at my video called The Fountain of Youth, Finding the Fountain of Youth in the Philippines, it's exactly what I've done. But I didn't find it, I rediscovered it. Because the Fountain of Youth is not something outside of us, ladies and gentlemen. It's something inside of us. See, we carried it for a long time, and we intentionally cut it off to be politically correct grown adults. And we paid the price for it. But when you come over here, man, I'm 57. I'm in the best shape of my life. I can do anything a 30-year-old man can do, except be 30 again. And I don't want to do that, see? If I could do it all over again, I would do everything the same way. I don't regret any of my life, all my life experiences. But the Fountain of Youth is in here, see? And I've rediscovered it. Age is really just a number. And I don't worry about, you know, oh, am I going to be here 10 years or 15 years or 18 years down the line when she graduates from high school. Who cares about that? All I'm worried about is today. Does she have diapers today? Is she healthy? Is her immunizations up to date today? See, because she breastfeeds, so I don't even have to buy milk. That's something happened. That's all I'm worried about now, man. When I pick her up, because she knows me now. You can't put a price on that. I can't even describe how it makes me feel. But don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for us. This is an exclusive club, because guess what? You got to live to be 50 first to be in this club. And see, where I come from, man, living to be 50 is hard. I've had 2 brothers die violently before they were 30 years old, man. I just had a brother 7 years ago. He was 55 in the prime of his life, died of a heart attack. Just becoming 50. Man, you got to be 50 first to get in our club and see. So we're proud of it, man. Don't feel sorry for us, man. Having babies over here is not irresponsible. We are responsible men. Look at our lives. Look at our past. That's why we're here. There's nothing irresponsible about that. Talking about we're being selfish. Man, I make the extreme sacrifice for my children. See? And even her children that aren't even mine. It's not about being selfish, you know. And it was an intentional act. See? When you fall in love, man, and the passion is so heavy like that, and you engage in that sort of relations, something like that's going to happen. You know, we're adults. Most of my audience is 45 and above. You know, we can talk to each other. Guys, you know, sex is all about procreation for real. We've made it out of this something, you know, we made it out of a business and out of this pleasure business and everything like that. But hey, at the end of the day, it's about procreation, man. So when you lay down like that, and if you don't have contraceptives and stuff like that, it's a great possibility. But the joy that these little children have brought into our lives, we've been born again, really. So don't feel sorry for us. We've been given a new life. You know, I literally bounce around the planet now. I don't walk around the planet anymore. You know, I'm happy, man. You know, when I pick up my daughter, you know, my phone, that's why my storage has gone down. That's why it takes so long for me to upload data, because my phone is full of videos of my daughter, man, you know. And that's with all my children, man. You know, I have a great relationship with them all. I mean, you know, to bring a new life into the world is not something you should be ashamed of. It's not something that you should worry about and think about and all of that and contemplate, oh, what should I have done different? No. It was Summer Rae. That was her name, and it was going to be no other name. Her nickname is Sunny. She's the ray of sunshine in my life right now, man. This pandemic is kicking my butt. But when we brought her home, man, to hell with a pandemic, man. As long as my baby is healthy, happy, and giggling and all of that, and has everything that she needs, this pandemic can go on forever, man. I'm going to be okay. So thanks a lot. I just wanted to let you know, when you see one of us grandfathers out there in the mall, don't ridicule us, man. Don't feel sorry for us. Envy us. We've been given a new life. We've got 2 lives in one. Okay, so if you're in America, it's late. You're about ready to go to bed, but if you're on one of them late grocery runs and you see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat. Buy them something to drink. Give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. I guess it's about 9 o'clock. Before you know, so we got the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. It's very, very important that you help somebody before the day ends. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.